hump day. Man, listen, there is a video. There is a video that is making the rounds in the last 24 hours, and this is definitely right up my alley of stuff that I discuss or talk about or whatnot. Just FYI, this video will be deleted on the Leakyou.com channel. So go over to the Crimes and Investigations channel if you want to watch the replay. Google is cracking down on duplicate content on the YouTube platform. Some have gotten a little bit too comfortable using the YouTube platform as a file storage system. Some have even graduated up to 3 and 4 streams at a single time. So if you've ever gotten slapped for spam, and you're like, what? Spam and deceptive practices, just know Google's looking at you. They are saying that they're going to yank channels. So anyway, there's a video making the rounds like I said, in the last 24 hours. And I know you guys, maybe some of my audience has heard of this guy, Lil Jojo, right? I do have a bit of a different audience, not really the youngsters. Hold that thought. Thought I heard something. Okay. So again, Lil Jojo, Chicago rapper, I look at him, he looks like a kid to me. I think, I don't know. It's kind of, he was a rapper, all right? A young cat. Very, very young. Based out of Chicago. Listen, I'm not here to talk about the beefs that he had with such and such and such and such and such and such, okay? But he was 18 years old when he was shot, known as Lil Jojo, but his name was Joseph Coleman. Hey, Sweet Pea. I like how that came together. Anyway, I believe this murder happened back in 2012. And, this Lil Jojo was a very young, not only was he a rapper, okay, he was also affiliated to gangs. You know how they get in Chicago. They're very serious about their gang banging. And there is a video floating around that shows the last moments. Now, it's not blood gore footage, nothing like that. But you do see Lil Jojo riding down the street on a bicycle. It's actually not, the footage isn't too bad. It's actually somewhat clear. But man, let me tell you something. The internet is completely undefeated still. Like, the internet is still undefeated. All right. To this day, I have seen people solve murder cases and all sorts of stuff. And sometimes a little tape from the past can make its way up and cause problems in your future. Right. So basically what people are saying or trying to say is that this particular murder video ties rapper Lil Durk. It's not little, it's Lil, right? Ties Durk, I'll just say Durk, to his murder. And the reason why people are saying that is because there is another video that was shot of Durk in a vehicle, a Ford Taurus vehicle, that looks quite similar to the one that chased Lil Jojo, down and shot him. Jojo had one gunshot wound. He was actually shot in the, I believe it was in the back area, the lower back area. It was a pretty large wound. It kind of makes me think, was it like a shotgun or something? But needless to say, his murder has never been solved. Chicago has yet to solve the murder of Lil Jojo. Now, the truth is, it's going to be quite hard to pin the murder of Jojo on Durk from the video that's floating around. For one, it's clear, but it's not all that clear, right? You can't even see the license plate on the car as it drove past. But also, too, the video that people are tying. Now, I get it. I really do. I get it. But the video that people are tying to the car, the vehicle that was seen in this murder footage, there was a lot of Ford Tauruses in production. There was a lot of Ford Tauruses. Very common. Almost common like a Honda Accord back in those days. Hell, I've even had a Ford Taurus, turquoise color at that. One of my first cars. It's like, you remember how you used to see those Grand Prix and them Grand Dams all around back in the day? I've had all that, right? There was a lot of Ford Tauruses on the streets. Hell, there's still some on the streets. But don't they call it like something else now or something? I don't know. But I think that people are reaching just a bit. Hey, heaven sent, good to see you, babe. I think people are reaching just a touch. But there are no rules. There are no rules when it comes to the internet sleuthing. And I've seen stuff like that lead to other clues and other evidence. Somebody's going to say to themselves, oh, yeah, man, I remember this. I remember, I got this old tape. Listen, let me bring up the footage. Hold that thought. Now, I know that, again, I'm not going to sit here and go through. I'll leave it to you music sector vloggers who get all into the details of the beefs in Chicago's, and the BDs and the GDs and all that. I'm going to leave that to y'all, all right? I'm just going to focus on the actual murder itself. So hold on a sec. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to bring this up here. Y'all give me a second. Let me take my my overlay down. Hey, Janet, it's so good to see you. How have you been, boo? It's good to see you, Janet Dunbar. Shout out to Janet. Oh, man, Janet's been around the Leakyou community for a long time. Now, listen, there is no sound, all right, to this video, but I'm going to go ahead and play it. This is, it was actually, the original video is 20 minutes long. Now, in this video, what you see is Lil Jojo riding down the middle of the street in the front, sitting on the front of the bike. There is someone else on the bike with him. And what you're going to see is he's coming down, and then there's a car. Hold that dot. This is the car everybody's talking about. It's been 10 years, okay? 10 years. And this footage is just now making its way to the internet. Ain't that something? So you can tell it's 10-year-old footage, but this could be an issue. Legally, this could be an issue. But let me just kind of let it go here. You can tell he's looking back. People on the bike were looking back. That's why the bike swung. And what's going to happen is the guy that was on the back of the bike takes off running. Now, this was posted up at the top, near the roof of a home or building that was right there. I wonder why it took 10 years for this footage to hit the internet. And as you can see, police pull up. Hold on a second. Let me slow the playback speed here. No, not fast. Slow. We'll do a 0.5. So you see that the Taurus turned. It made a left turn. You see Jojo and the other man on the bike, and they are looking back. You can tell the bike swoops over. They are looking back. Maybe they sensed some danger with this car. And it had to have been this car because it's seconds later. All right, you're going to see that other kid running up the sidewalk right about now. Yeah. Not bad footage, to say the very least. Not bad footage. But hold that thought. Let me show you why people are tying Durk to this. Hold that thought. Y'all just take a look at that while I'm bringing it up. Oh, did Durk respond to all of the talk and discussion going on? He said, "Y'all the feds." Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, what it do?
Yeah. Hello. Again, the internet is unmotherfucking defeated. Let me tell you. I'm going to pull this over by Hood Civilian TV. Shout out to Hood Civilian TV. I just want to, you were the first one that came up here, and I had seen your video earlier, right? But this is why people are tying Durk to this vehicle. Let me hear what he's saying.
This right here was shot at the beginning of 2012. This Lil Durk in the hood in this Ford Taurus right here. And I'm not trying to say Lil Durk had nothing to do with it, but if you know, Lil Jojo was beefing with Lil Durk now. You know what I'm saying? He was beefing with Lil Reese and all them. And that's that Ford Taurus right there. So whoever owned that Ford Taurus during the time of this is the person that actually was responsible for Lil Jojo.
But see, that's the thing. We really can't say that. And we can't. From a legal perspective, I can tell you that a jury would I don't even think this case would go to a jury. And the reason why is look, there's the Taurus. Can you even read the license plate on it? No. Can you even see anybody who's in this vehicle? No, you can't. And Durk was a passenger in this car, right? He wasn't exactly driving the car. I'm just saying. And again, how many Ford Tauruses, especially gray ones, silver ones, beige looking ones, right? How many Ford Tauruses have been sold and purchased over the years, right? I think that authorities, they have to think of all those things plus some before they even were to, try to bring like charges. But listen, it's very good circumstantial type evidence. And the fact that Durk is already responding, I wouldn't say shit. But karma has a real funny way. And the truth is, although I love the web sleuthing community, and you web sleuthers out there, I've been doing like web sleuthing and stuff like that for many, many years. I mean, there's dedicated forums to this, okay? And again, I've seen stuff like this creep up and it'll break the door open for something else, or there may be some evidence police have that we just don't even know about, right? We don't know. But if this is the evidence, I don't think it's a strong case. I'm just saying. But this is why people are tying Durk. And I seem to remember this. Maybe it wasn't this video. Maybe it was a different video at some point. There was some sort of argument going on between gang members or whatever. There was a video that had made its rounds or whatnot. I think it was something related to JoJo. It's been years since I've seen it, but it's great circumstantial evidence. I'll say that. But yeah. Hey, Gloria. Good to see you, babe. So that's what everybody's talking about. It really isn't up to me on whether I think it's true or not. My opinion doesn't really matter. And the truth is, it's great circumstantial evidence, and I mean, we know that they didn't get along and they didn't like each other, and they were part of different gangs. But I think that a man deserves his day in court if he's accused of something, and I'll just leave it at that. FW Souls, I really will. I don't think this is enough evidence, though, to get a murder charge, put on somebody. I believe in karma, and I do believe that whether it takes a few seconds, a few hours, a few days, a few years, we all get what we give. In the end, it's an ebb and flow, and that's kind of how I look at it. Yes, I have seen that, FW Souls. I seen that JoJo was loved by many in the Chicago area, and hey, if you guys find additional evidence that ties him more to it, go with it. But I just think this is going to be up for gossip and fodder talk and all that sort of a thing. And and let's say that Durk is guilty of participating or somehow being behind the murder of JoJo. Surely this isn't a great video to come out, especially being the fact that people within just a few hours was able to get quite clear footage of you sitting in a vehicle that looks just like the car. But again, here's the other problem with this video. On this video, we don't see any weapon coming out of the car. We don't see an actual shooting taking place. So that's the other thing. But again, police may have other evidence that we don't know anything about. And again, I think you live by the gun, you die by it. So that's many men about that. You guys, I'm out of here. I will be live on the backup channel here later on tonight. I got some paranormal UFO related topics that we're going to discuss. And I want you all to take a look at this high school kid who explained the fourth dimension, the first, second, third, and fourth dimension in quite a interesting way. I'll see y'all in about 30 minutes or so on the Leakyou backup channel. Until next time, everybody.
Right.